Okay, we're back for this year's Christmas quiz. I'm going to start off at round one and we'll come back to the other ones that's done it before. Jean and Davey, Jerry, Josie, Bill, all the rest of you. Here we go. Which of Santa's reindeer is named after another animal? Right, they're not all Christmas ones. To do with a regular heartbeat, brachycardia is a slow heart rate. What do you call the term for a fast heart rate? Number 3, which US state contains another US state in its name? Number 4, Eugene Cernan was the last man to do what on the 14th of December 1978? Number 5, what does a white walking stick with red hoops on it indicate about the person carrying it? Take a t-shirt. Number 6, in the late 60s, who released the single Little Saint Nick? Number 7, in the song Winter Wonderland, who do we pretend the snowman in the meadow is? And the last one in round 8, which Christmas classic movie takes place in the town of Bedford Falls? Okay, in the town of Bedford Falls. Okay, so get the answers down. It's a good idea to have a pen and paper out, because one of the rounds you'll need a wee bit of paper, or pen and paper to write them down to help you. Okay, here's the answers. So if you want to hear them yet, pause it. You know the score. Anybody who hasn't done it, you can pause this while I give you the answers so that you can't cheat. Which of Santa's reindeers is named after another animal? Vixen. And to do with a regular heartbeat, brachycardia is a slow heart rate, which I have. And what do you call the term for a fast heart rate? It's tachycardia. And which US state contains another US state's name in it? It's Arkansas. If you take the R right, AR right, you're left with Kansas. So it's ARKINSAS, Arkansas. Arkansas. Number 4, Eugene Cernan was the last man to walk on the moon. And what does a white walking stick with red hoops indicate about the person carrying it? He's blind and deaf. In the 1960s, who released the single Little Saint Nick? It's the Beach Boys. And in the song Winter Wonderland, who do we pretend the snowman in the meadow is? It's Parson Brown. And which Christmas movie takes place in the town of Bedford Falls? It's A Wonderful Life. Write your scores down. Okay, round 2. Whose real name is Arthur Stanley Jefferson? Number 2, who was the narrator for the title track on Michael Jackson's Thriller? So who done the talking at the start of Thriller? Who was talking in it? Number 3, who is the only Russian tennis player to achieve a career Grand Slam? Number 4, who had a 1970 hit 8 with Darling? Darling. Number 5. Which Northern Ireland singer had 5 hits in the top 20 in 1955? Number 6. She was born Diana Mary Fluke. How is she better known as? Diana Mary Fluke. How is she better known as? And number 7. Who was Muhammad Ali's trainer from 1960 to 1981? He's a famous boxing trainer. What was his name? And the last question is, what connects all the above? So look at all the answers you wrote down and what connects them all. This is a good one. It's going to take you a wee minute to figure it out, so pause it now till I give the answers out. Here's the answers. Whose real name is Arthur Stanley Jefferson? It's Don Laurel. And who did the narration for the title track on Michael Jackson's Thriller? It was Vincent Price. And who is the only Russian tennis player to achieve a career Grand Slam? Maria Sharapova. And who had a 1970 hit with the hit Darling? It was Frankie Miller. And which Northern Ireland singer had 5 hits in the top 20 in 1955? It was Ruby Murray. And she was born Diana Mary Fluke. How is she better known as? Diana Dors. And who was Muhammad Ali's trainer from 1960 to 1981? It was Angelo Dundee. So if you write all them answers down, what connects them all? They're all #1 hit singles with people's name as one word. So you had Don by Dido, you had Vincent by Don McLean, you had Maria, Blondie, you had Darling by Frankie Miller. So Frankie Miller was, who was Frankie Miller? He was Frankie, Sister Sledge. Ruby Murray, you had Ruby by the Kaiser Chiefs. And Diana Dors, you had Diana by, what do you call him? What do you call him? Didn't write that down. Diana was, you know who it is? Him that sung Diana in the 60s. And who was Muhammad Ali's trainer from 1960 to 1981? It was Angelo Dundee, and Angelo was by Brother Huda Man. Who done Diana? Did he do My Way? Who was it that done? Went blank. You'll know who it is anyway. So hope you've got it. It was #1 hit singles with Christian names. Number 3, round 3. In a televised event in 1977, who famously took off his mask? Okay, in a televised event in 1977, who famously took off his mask? Paul Anka didn't take his mask off. That's who sung Diana. Paul Anka just came out. Where would you be if you followed the second star to the right and straight on till morning? To Hull and Back and Miami Twice were Christmas specials of which TV programme? To Hull and Back and Miami Twice. Number 4. What is the Christian name of the Fawns in Happy Days? Number 5. The name of which German drink translates as Master Hunter? Number 6. Millions of people use Sprachets at the supermarket every day? What are they? Okay, so millions of people use Sprachets in the supermarket every day. What are Sprachets? Number 7. Does that say? Oh, featured in one of the 7 wonders of the world, ancient wonders of the world. Where did Alexander the Great die? It's featured in one of the ancient 7 wonders of the world, but where did Alexander the Great die? Number 8. What's the only country in the world that ends with H? Right, if you want to think about them questions, pause it, because I'm going to give you the answers and you don't want to cheat. In a televised event in 1977, who famously took off their mask? Was Kendo Nagasaki the wrestler? And where would you be if you followed the second star to the right and straight on till morning? Neverland, Peter Pan. To Hollenbeck and Miami Twice were Christmas specials of which TV programme? Only Fools and Horses. And what is the Christian name of the fawns in Happy Days? Arthur. And the name of which German drink translate as Master Hunter? Jägermeister. And millions of people use Sprachets at the supermarket every day. What are they? They're the wee dividers you put on front. If somebody's got their food and messages on it, you put the wee divider down to separate your food from theirs. They're Sprachets. And featured in one of the ancient 7 wonders of the world. Where did Alexander the Great die? Babylon. And what's the only country in the world that ends with H? Bangladesh. Our flam film there's 4 already. We're going quick. What's not? It's 3. Music, everybody's favourite, the music ones. Number 1. What was the last Christmas number 1 that actually had Christmas in the title? There's one for you. Number 2. Pauline and Reg got to number 1 in the 70s, but what name did they go on to under? Pauline and Reg. Number 3. Which stage musical features a song called Merry Christmas, Maggie Thatcher? Which actress and singer who charted with Santa Baby died on Christmas Day on 2008? Number 6. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need is a line from which song? Number 6. Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. What's the song? And number 7. In which country did eggnog originate? I don't know if I've got this in the music right. Which country did eggnog originate? On a traditional Advent calendar, how many times does the number 2 appear? On an Advent calendar, a traditional Advent calendar, how many times does the number 2 appear? Right, pause it. So if you want to pause it, I'll give you the answers. What was the last Christmas #1 that actually had Christmas in the title? What was last year's? Last Christmas by Wham. And it looks like it's going to be #1 this Christmas too. Pauline and Reg got the #1 in the 70s, but what name did they go under? Kiki D and Elton John. Don't go breaking my heart. Which stage musical features a song called Merry Christmas? Maggie Thatcher, Billy Elliot. And which actress and singer who charted with Santa Baby died on Christmas Day in 2008? Eartha Kitt. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. That's all I want for Christmas. Mariah Carey. Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. Elton John, Step Into Christmas. And which country did eggnog originate? The UK, in England, the UK. And how many times does the number 2 appear on a traditional advent calendar? 8. Number 2, number 12, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. Write them scores down. Okay, here we go, last round. In North America, what name is given to a wild reindeer? Number 2, this was a tough one. What was the name of Rudolph's girlfriend? Number 3, how do you pronounce, no, how do you pronounce Merry Christmas in Spanish? Number 4, Stollen is a traditional fruit cake of which country? Number 5, what is designated as the UK's national bird? What is designated as the UK's national bird? Six, snow is falling all around me is the opening line of which Christmas hit? Snow is falling all around me. Number 7, which Christmas themed ballet premiered in Russia in 1882? It has 3 words. Right, you've all seen Santa films with the reindeers in it. What do you call it? I keep forgetting that name, that Dudley Moore one. Christmas. The one with Dudley Moore, the Christmas reindeers and all the ones like Prancer and all them other reindeers. Right, if all them was true, in the film it's not, because of certain things. But if you went in facts alone, would Santa's reindeer be all male or all female by what you see in the movies? They're not mixed. They're one or the other. So when you look at the Santa Claus a movie and things like that, Santa Claus a movie, you see all the reindeers, Rudolph and all that there. Are they all male or all female? Right, I'll share that. Put your answers down. If you want to pause this, if you want to go over some of them, because I'm going to give you the answers down. And let me know how you did. The usual ways, you can text me, ring me, email me, YouTube me, anything. See me in the street, let me know how you get on. In North America, what name is given to the wild reindeer? Caribou. What was the name of Rudolph's girlfriend? Clarice. And how do you pronounce Merry Christmas in Spanish? Feliz Navidad. Stollen is a traditional fruitcake of which country? Germany. And what is designated as the UK's national bird? It's a robin. I suppose people might have put wren down, but it's robin. And snow is falling all around me is the opening line of Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. And which Christmas themed ballet premiered in Russia in 1882? The Nutcracker Suite. And all the reindeers you see, like Sir Rudolph and all, they're all female because male reindeers lose their antlers in the winter and they don't grow back again till the spring or something like that, spring or summer. They don't bring, so all the reindeers that you see, if they've all got antlers, they're all female. Okay, let me know how you've done. I hope you enjoyed that wee Christmas one. And let me know how you've done. Oh.